say.
I'm in the mood tonight to listen to some World War II radio broadcasting, and it's on YouTube. This one here is World War II radio, December 1941, and I imagine it covers Pearl Harbor. And this is 7 hours and 56. That's a long radio. You could listen to that all day. Anyway, I wanted to I just get in the mood like this once in a while, and I'm going to listen to this through my 1936 Philco 630B, and I'm running it out of the back of the computer tower here where the speaker hooks up, and I'm running it straight into my transmitter I built up here. And let me see, I guess it's not quite light enough for that. Anyway, let's turn around behind me, and we'll turn on this broadcast here, and then go turn up the volume on my Philco. There we go. She's now playing. Now let's come over here to the old Philco. I love doing this kind of stuff. That's why I had to have a transmitter.
The interrupt this program to take you to NBC Newsroom.
From the NBC Newsroom in New York, President Roosevelt said in a statement today that the Japanese have attacked the Pearl Harbor, Hawaii, from the air.
Oh, good stuff.
President Roosevelt
terrible time in history.
The Japanese have attacked Pearl Harbor in Hawaii.
Can you imagine? I imagine that same show was broadcast over the same radio back in 1941. Anyway, I'm going to listen to this for quite a while tonight. It keeps going and coming back in and out, talking about the broadcast of.
It's a long one down to around the 3-yard line.
This is exactly the way you heard it.
Still going, he's up to the 25, and now he's hit and hit hard about the 27-yard line. Bruiser Kennard made the tackle. We interrupt this broadcast to bring you this important bulletin from the United Press. Flash, Washington. The White House announces Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor. Stay tuned to WOR for further developments, which will be broadcast immediately as received.
Now, isn't that cool, huh? They even have the commercials on it, and there are several of these for if anybody wants to do that. Just type in World War II radio broadcasts, and you'll get plenty of them. Okay, right there's what I typed in right there. Have fun, guys. If you don't have a transmitter, you gotta have one. Simple as that.
Is to salute the L-I-E-U-T.
Little World War II jive music.
The L-I-E-U-T. The M-B makes you candy on the QT. This is the G.I. Jive Man alive.
Well, it's Tuesday, Memorial Day weekend is over, and our buddy's back to clean up all the dirt that he dug out of the ditch. He's going to fill my little wagon for me about 7 or 8 times so I can go ahead and put it around the yard where it needs to go. This all starts now. Well, there's the results of my efforts. Several loads from the wagon, and over here also for both sides of the apron and in front of this door right here. Going to try to level that out a little bit. This is kind of a place that's low. A lot of work. That dirt is wet, and I'll tell you what, I'm going to have to let it set until she dries out. She's just too wet to handle anymore. It was good enough to get, I could handle it enough to get it out of the wagon, but that's about as far as it goes. How's that for a good job? Nice and smooth all the way. He's waiting for the truck to come back to get the rest of the dirt up. Now here's the man that operated that. His name is Lynn. I guess you've been at this a couple days, Lynn, now?
A day or two.
A day or two, okay.
About 30 years.
30 years? Well, you're just a newbie, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, that's Lynn. He did a spectacular job. I'm very, very happy. And here comes the truck back. We're going to load up the rest of the dirt. Are you going to do any more ditch digging all the way to the end?
All on this side.
Now, can I pull those flags out of my yard down there?
Absolutely.
Okay, good. I just want to know because I didn't want to mow them over. And well, thank you again. I appreciate you did a spectacular job, Lynn. Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you.
You stop in anytime you want for coffee, water, anything you need in this area. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, don't ask me what happened, but our 2 Canadian geese with their little 5 gosling family have disappeared. It's gone. And 2 days ago, they were like, that's it. Nowhere to be found. So I don't know, maybe a fox got them. Maybe I didn't think the goslings were old enough to fly off, but what do I know, right? Well, we'll see next year if Mom and Dad come back again. They usually sort of come back and haunt the same little pond over there. There's a, he's got a little stock pond over there. Well, today's chore is to knock down 4 of these piles of dirt and get them around the apron. 2 on this apron and 2 on the garage apron on the end of the building down there. Now this one I've already done. I'm only able to do 1 at a time. The heat out here gets so intense I have to go in the house and cool down, but that's 1. So this pile right here constitutes the 2nd pile. Let's see what I can do with it. Alright, pile number 2 is gone. Time to move. These 3 here, these 4 here actually, will be, you know, just plowed down to cover this entire low spot. It'll take a couple days to get that done, I think, because I have to, it's really low in front of that door there. So that was a low spot in the yard to begin with. So let's walk around and see what we got on the other side over here. Alright, here's the other side. That pile over there will be used for this. Now this cement is not sticking up in the air along the edges quite as high as the other, so I won't need as much dirt. But this one will be used for here, that one for over there, and whatever I have left will be added with this dirt here to fill in another low spot in the yard. You'll remember this is where I got stuck with the Thunderbird trying to get it in the garage because it's soft and low there. I'm kind of hoping to smooth that out a little bit. By the way, if I keel over from a heart attack or stroke out and croak, just know that I went happy, okay? Well, another one bites the dust. 3 down, 1 to go. Let's go see if the mailman brought us anything today. I always look forward to the mail when I'm expecting something. Seems like I'm always expecting something, don't ask me why. I think he ran. I got so busy in there, I don't pay much attention sometimes. Well, yeah, we got some stuff. It looks like my volume control for the jukebox. A couple letters, another package. Well, the deed is finally done. I'll tell you what, I'm glad, because these 103-degree heat indexes day after day after day were just killing me. But it's all taken care of finally. Today, the wife and I have been married for 50 years. Incredible, isn't it? And you know, we usually go out for a nice big dinner and do something really good on our anniversary. But this year she's not feeling as well. Her health is deteriorating, you know, and it's tough for her to do things. She's getting around, but it's just pretty hard for her. So I said, well, I'll tell you what, instead of going out, why don't I fire up the smoker? We've got a pork roast that we can throw a turkey breast in there we have, and we can even smoke a big old chicken for our daughter. She'll be coming over later. And, you know, I'll just make the whole supper. You kind of relax for the day. We'll have a nice, you know, in-house dinner instead of going out to a restaurant. She said, that sounds great. She said that would be, right now, she said that would be the best thing. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to fire up the old smoker today. I thought I'd do the smoking in the carport out of the sun. It's just too hot out there. Gosh, I tell you, it's just awful. This early in the year, I just can't get over it. About halfway through the smoking, I'll go ahead and slide out. Like if I have a big piece of meat like this, sometimes on a chicken or a different kind of roast. The wife, she doesn't care for barbecue sauce on her chicken or whatever, but I'll slide it out about 3/4 of the way through the cooking, maybe a little bit before that. And then go ahead and slather on some barbecue sauce. One of my favorite kinds. Let me shut this door here, keep the heat in. We got about probably 30 more minutes of smoking. For some of you who don't know, you may have never heard of Rufus Teague, you know, sauce, barbecue type sauce. and it's actually called Made Some Sauce. But he makes several different kinds. I like the whiskey maple. It has a fine, it says a fine boozy sweetness. But I'll tell you what, this stuff is great. And they, like I said, they make several different kinds, and this is my favorite. If you haven't tried it, do it. My daughter brought us a bottle of it, I guess, about 3 years ago, and I've been buying it ever since. Fantastic stuff. Well, that's about it on the old pork roast. Let's go ahead and shut this baby off. Let's see, yeah, there we go. Let's open it up and see what we got now, because I'm about ready to chow down. Oh man, does that look good, or does that look good? Check that out, people. Well, that's going to be about it. We'll go ahead and end this video here. I'll let you know how it tasted later on. Hopefully tomorrow I can get back to working on the jukebox a little bit, and might even get some time to fiddle fart around a little bit with the Thunderbird. I don't know. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this. Until next time, this is John. Wifey just cut her in half and gave me a taste of it. She's going to freeze the other half, because that's a whole lot of meat for just the two of us to eat. And Mac, he's over there. He's smelling the meat too. Great grandma, she doesn't eat meat, so I'm just going to have to eat her part. And last but not least, our little anniversary cake, huh, baby?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We're going to dig into that. Compliments of our daughter. Yeah. She, of course, in return, I had to give her some of the pork. Yeah. Good trade-off, huh?
Yes. Yes.
Grandma, you ready for some cake?
I like the cookies.
How about some ice cream? You go with a little ice cream, too?
Well, a little.
A little, huh? You ice cream hound. All righty.